bracket that's welded to the shifter base. And down here, this connects to a little cup that's on a spring-loaded arm that's shaped like a C as well. And when you move this side to side, that puts forward and backward movement on the shifter cable. Alright, and if you're locked out of fifth or reverse, or usually it would be first and second, check to make sure that this thing isn't sitting outside of the cup, or that something hasn't fallen down in there to block it, because that's usually what causes that. So if you have all the cables and everything hooked up, and you grab the bracket and you jiggle it, and it has some play and movement in it, but the cables aren't moving. You see that right there, that slop? You need to see what you can do to take the slop out.
Okay, I know the lighting is horrible, but this is the eBay short shifter. The first step is to take out this bolt. Well, I shouldn't say the first step. The first step is to unbolt your old shifter. Then to bolt this in, all you do is slide the bolt in, tighten this up right here. It's a bolt on the back side. If you have to put a wrench on it, I would suggest it. I didn't have to. The next step is to remove the cotter pin right here. And I'm about to do that, and I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time. Alright, now that the cotter pin is out, you simply remove your old shifter. Make sure you keep everything in order. It has to be in order. All the bolts. Remove your old shifter. This one is obviously been broken off by the previous owner. He had a duct tape job with a bolt stuck in. I don't know how you go about breaking off a shifter, but apparently he thought he was a hot street racer or something. Alright, I'm going to come back with the next part of this video. Alright, so the next part, you grab your shifter and you just simply reassemble the shifter into the old bushing. Make sure you apply grease where needed. Don't forget to reinstall your cotter pin. If you don't, you may run into an issue down the road when you're shifting and it pops off. That would probably not be good. Alright, so under further evaluation of this short shifter, see if I can get this camera to focus. The cotter pin hole, see if I can get in some light here. It's not quite large enough. It's a very small hole to fit the cotter pin in, so what I'm going to do is put it on the bench and drill it out just a tiny bit bigger. So now, as you see, we have a very large hole which a cotter pin should easily fit through, and it shouldn't inhibit the cotter pin staying in there at all either. The welds on this look pretty good too. I'm hoping they'll hold up. I've heard some bad stuff and I've heard some good stuff. We'll see what happens. I also forgot to mention that you're going to want to file down any of the loose metal shavings that are, sticking up from when you drilled it. Otherwise you'll end up with burrs that'll eat up the bearing that this sits in. Even if it doesn't rub, it's still a good idea to make everything smooth. Now where were we? Alright, the lighting issue is kind of bad right now, but... Alright, so you slide that back into that. Take this, slide it onto here. You're going to want to grease that before you're done, so what we'll do is we'll take it off. We'll get the grease pump we got going here. Bring it over, and we'll hit it with some grease. That's dirty grease. I'm going to fix that. Alright, grease. So, grease liberally. Grease can never hurt anything. It can only make things better. So, lube her up. Never can be too grease. So far, I'm pretty happy with this short shifter. The only thing I had to do was drill at the cotter pin. Alright, so she's greased up pretty good. Don't forget to get your finger in the hole and give that a little greasing on both sides. It's alright, you can stick your finger in the hole. She won't tell nobody. also forgot to mention you're supposed to put your bearing back here, or whatever that is, and all your others. I may have a problem with this kit though. Alright, so I have two gripes with this kit. One is the cotter pin down here, and number two, this kit does not come with this bolt. I had to custom make this. There's nothing, there's a bolt hole here, and there's nothing that they send with the kit to take care of this, so I cut down this bolt to fit in the hole, and I put a washer on. And this is just a cheap car, so I don't care. But I'm almost done. I just have to hook the springs on and try it out and drive it. And of course put the thing back on. The one thing I do like is people said that the OEM shift knob would not fit this. It does. It fits perfect, it screws up, and it lines up straight. There's only two gripes with this whole kit. And for $21, I'm not really complaining too much. I can custom fab a little bit. That's nice and tight. It's a little bit of slop. It's not my race car. It's not a, it just gets me to work and back, so that's all I care about. So, I'm going to put it all back together. Alright, so this is what it looks like before, or after. And apparently I set this on there, just whatever. This is what I had before, a broken shifter. So, I'll take some flaws with the eBay crappy crap shifter. Because I had this crappy duct taped shifter. And I'll show you the throw now. That's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and that's reverse. As you can see, we're proceeding forward, so overall, not so bad. Makes a little extra noise. I'm still getting used to this car, man. It's got a bunch of little hidden lights as a service engine. I'm getting an O2 sensor for it soon. It's got no front to O2. Overall, the car's not bad. It's been riced out. These little glowy lights got to come out eventually. But I'm trying to return it to factory. It had some gay glow wheel on it. I think the alternator might be dead on it. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's the 2G eBay crap shifter. It does what it needs to do, just shift the car. It actually does a pretty good job. If you want to see the difference, I'll take a video clip of my 2G Spider. Alright, so as a reference point, stock 2G shifter is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse, which hopefully will show up in the video that that's quite a big difference, which it feels like a big difference, I can tell you that. Thanks for watching.